Hi, mathletes, and welcome to Question of the Week. Today's problem comes from Solving Experience in Mathematics. So, are you ready to stretch your brain? Here we go. The town of Rumorsville, population 21,845, was known for the speed in which a story could spread through town. Each person who heard a rumor would tell it to four other people in 1 hour and then tell it to no one else. One morning, the town clerk heard a story. How long did it take for the story to spread all over town? Grab your paper and pencil and see if you can figure this out, and then resume the video once you're done. So let's look and see what we know. How many people does each person tell? Well, looking back into the question, it looks like they tell four other people. And how long does it take to spread? It looks like it takes 1 hour. So let's make a table and look for a pattern here. So here's my table. And for each one of the rows, I'm going to do the time that elapses in hours, so the time that passes, the number of new people told the rumor, and the total number of people who have heard the rumor, because remember, we're trying to get up to this number, 21,845. So let's start with 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hours. It may take longer, but we'll start with 5. So if 0 hours have passed, that means only one person knows the rumor. That means the total number of people who know the rumor is 1. But after 1 hour, that one person tells 4 more people. So that means we have 4 people, but we have the initial one person. So the sum of the 4 and the 1 is 5. After 2, we have each one of the 4 tells 4 people. So we have 4 multiplied by 4, which is 16. And the sum of 16 and the 5 that knew it before is 21. These 16 each tell 4, so 16 multiplied by 4 is 64. And the sum of 64 and 21 is 85. And then these 64 multiplied by the 4 is 256. Are you seeing a pattern here? Because I'm seeing a pattern, and I'm seeing that it's the 4 here. They keep saying 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, or 4 to the power of the time that elapses. So if we say 4 to the power of n, so if 0 time elapses, 4 to the power of 0 is 1. 4 to the power of 1 is 4. 4 squared is 16. 4 cubed is 64. And 4 to the power of 4 is 256. So now we can add 256 to the 85, and I get 341. So let's try it with the 5. So that would be 4 to the power of 5, which is 1,024. And the sum of 1,024 and 341 is 1,365. Not quite enough. We're trying to get to 21,000. So let's continue. Let's put in 6 and 7. So now we'll do 6 or 4 to the power of 6, which is 4,096. And the sum of 4,096 and 1,365 is 5,461. Wow, it's starting to grow really fast. And now we'll do 4 to the power of 7, which is 16,384. We add that to 5,461. And wow, 21,845. So it looks like it would take 7 hours. All right, great. Did you want to do some more stretching? Because I do have an extension for you that you can try if you'd like. And what would happen if the rumor, how many people would know it after 12 hours? So see if you can figure this out based on what you already know. Again, you can rewind the video a bit if you'd like to. Okay? All right, welcome back. Let's see how you did. Okay, so here's what we had before, and we realized that it was 4 to the power of n, where n equals the number of hours. So we're at 7, so let's continue with our 7. So here we have our 7 column, and now we're going to do 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Again, the same thing. We're going to do 4 to the power of 8, which is 65,536. We add that to the 21,845. We get the new total, 87,381, 9. So we have 4 to the power of 9. We add that to this one. We have 4 to the power of 10. Again, we're adding that to this sum. And then we're going to do 4 to the power of 11, adding it. And 4 to the power of 12. And we add that to our 5,592,405. Wow. And we get 22,369,621 people that have heard the rumor. Wow, that was amazing. So remember, if it felt tricky, that means that your brain grew. Please subscribe and don't forget to check out the next question of the week next week.